So if you guys hate 2.9 XBOW, this is your deck to destroy it. Hey, what's up guys? It's Jake aka Tag, and today we're back again with Giant Double Prince. It's been a fat minute since we played Giant Double Prince, and XBOW 2.9 is so strong in the meta, and this is one of the few decks that absolutely annihilates it. Sometimes with the other Giant Electro Dragon deck, you'll have a really bad hand with a whole bunch of air units, and the XBOW will be able to lock onto your tower. But since you have the Dark Prince instead of the Electro Dragon, you have even more ground answers to the dreaded 2.9 XBOW deck. So let's go jump straight into some games and assert some dominance over some 2.9 XBOW players. Please no Pekka Executioner or Golem, Tornado, Ice Wizard with mini Pekka Lightning. If we don't get those, we're chilling.
A few moments later.
So we're gonna go for the miner in the safe spot just because we don't know if he's gonna have XE NATO. A lot of people do, so we just don't want to mess around with it. And no surprise, he's got Tornado since he's got an Ice Wizard. So we're gonna go Giant same lane and see what we can accomplish. They're running a control deck. We don't want to mess around, man. We want to start off the game so we can actually punish you. So he's not going to have Ice Wizard in cycle. I was expecting him to run a control deck. Unfortunately for us, he goes for a Golem same lane as us. So he's got Golem Mini Pekka. Okay. All right, this is going to be a tough matchup for sure because he's going to have Tornado, Ice Wizard, and Mini Pekka all for very stout defense against us. In this matchup, I feel like the only way that I'm able to win is get a really nice early trade against him, or what I do is I go opposite lane the same time he drops a Golem, and then we try to counter push. We are actually fulfilling the obligation of getting a really nice early trade here. I'm going to be able to get a Mega Minion here, and I also have a Miner. So I have Miner, Prince, Mega Minion, Electro Wizard, all pummeling at him. I think this might actually allow us to have a successful offense endeavor, which isn't really happening too often. I could just zap this, so we get extra damage. The Electro Wizard's stun is going to disperse, so it's fine. I don't think the Dark Prince gets any damage on our tower here. That zap was super nice, because I would have had to zap the Dark Prince right here anyway. So the Dark Prince, yeah, I was right. Good stuff. I was doubting myself for a second. I was like, wait, does that actually get a hit? That's nutty. All right, I'm in a really weird card cycle. I want to just cycle my Electro on the left-hand side because he should go in there. Just going to Barb Barrel. Yeah, I can't really Giant until he goes in for a Golem. It's just a bad play. I can't have that transaction happen again because I had a really nice play where I went in for a Dark Prince at the same time he went in for his Mini Pekka, and we were able to stop the Mini Pekka from getting on top of anything meaningful. But now we're able to kill the Mini Pekka with our Prince. We're able to go for the Dark Prince to the left. And this Prince is going to be very obnoxious for him because it's going to bait out so much elixir. This is exactly what we wanted to have happen. If we didn't have this interaction, I'm pretty confident we lose the game. So this is good stuff. I can just go for a Dark Prince here. I can go for a Prince right on top of his Ice Wizard. So he's got a really flimsy offensive endeavor. He's going to go in for an Ice Wizard, and he's going to go for Dark Prince counter with Baby Dragon. So that's pretty interesting because it's going to take forever for the Baby Dragon to make anything meaningful, and we're able to get counter push here with just a Prince. So this Dark Prince is going to charge, but it doesn't matter to me too much. Fortunately, he doesn't have Executioner or Tornado with this deck. Be a little bit scarier, but we would be able to Fireball and Miner it. So that's like one of the good things against XE NATO. Post Ice Wizard, you know, it's just like not that great going in for negative transactions, Miner Fireballing it, and yeah, usually their entire push doesn't rely on it. Like, you never really see XE NATO with Mini Pekka, but you will see it with Ice Wizard. We go in for another Giant here because we have a huge push coming at him. Might as well make the most of it. We're going to go for a Miner on top of the Ice Wizard. Unfortunately, he's just going to be able to Tornado everything. I want to be able to kill it, but it's not going to happen. I guess if I zap here, it does die, so that's good. The Barb Barrel is massively overshot. This is good stuff, guys. We might be able to win this game here. I think he's going to try to go for a Golem. We just keep pressuring the left-hand side. We have more damage there. We're going to be able to kill the Baby Dragon. It's worth it for sure. We still haven't seen any big spell. I assume it's Lightning. It has to be Lightning. This is Lightning value. You're not going to take it? You're nutty, man. I'm going to get a juicy Fireball here. If the Ice Wizard just dies the Electro in one hit, this could be a connection for the Prince then. It's looking promising, guys. I want to go for a Zap so then we can reset everything. Especially if he drops an Ice Wizard. It's just more damage on top of the Ice Wizard, so then everything dies a little bit quicker. And we somehow find a victory in the face of adversity against a Golem Ice Wizard Mini Pekka deck. So Bryran is going to sauce out an Ice Golem right on top of our Miners are starting play. And he's got Archers. Oh, baby. He doesn't know what's in store for him. Unfortunately, guys, our Giant is last in card cycle. So if he goes in for an XBOW, we could be screwed. Wow, I didn't even know what was in store for myself. That was really sad. So in this situation, we could be okay, but it's troublesome. This is the worst possible card cycle in a matchup that we are heavily favored in. So I think that we can still win. And I just want to showcase how this deck dominates 2.9 even when you get the bad card cycle. So let's make it happen. Oh, baby, I'm so ready. That's the only damage he's going to get for the rest of the game. Activating his early chip damage with the best card cycle possible against us. Giant is last, 8th card in cycle, and he goes in for that. So the way that you play this matchup, you cycle miners on him, and you get chip damage that way, and you save your giant. And it's really funny because he can't do anything. Also, if he cycles archers and tries to stop it, you fireball. If he cycles skeletons, they get zapped. And then you're just going for a giant here. The reason I don't go for a giant immediately right on top is he could go in for a Tesla. Just a bad play. So we want to make sure that we max out as much elixir here as possible. Going for a mega minion here. And then he's not able to break through. This is going to be pretty memey. He's going to keep trying to support this, and it goes on top of a Dark Prince. While we have a mega minion, he has no archers to kill that, so that's going to be a dead expo. Now he cycles his archers. So he's going to try to outcycle us here. That would actually be pretty intelligent. That'd be a pretty good play. But I'm able to just go in for a prince, and we're going to be able to soak up the damage. And then he's going to be in a bad spot thereafter because he's forced, because he doesn't have Ice Golem. He's going to have to drop skeletons. We zap them, and then the prince probably gets a connection. So we'll see what he does. He's going to drop Ice Spirit, and then he's going to have to drop skeletons. No, he's actually smart. He's actually smart. 200 IQ play, having to drop the Tesla. Man, I really want to zap those skellies. In any event, we cycle our Electro Wizard on the right-hand side, just because if we cycle our Giant, we could lose the game. It's just not worth it. We will always keep it in card cycle, especially with lowest tower damage now. So if you have a higher health at the end of the game, you're going to win the game, and that's all that really matters. He can't do anything to us. We can cycle Zaps here just to cycle. He can cycle as many Teslas as he wants, and we're fine. He's probably going to go in for an Ice Bow on the left, so we're just cycling a Prince in preparation. Okay, so now he's going to go opposite lane. That's actually really good for me, because now I can fireball the Tesla and the Expo. Actually, you know what? We're just going to go fireball that. Yeah, exactly. I don't really understand why he would do that, why he would switch lanes on his weaker HP tower. I guess he was trying to get me to fireball on top of his tower, but like that was never going to happen, man. I was never going to fireball that and then not fireball the Tesla and the archers. I knew that you were going to drop him. He was trying to debate me, guys. It was the only way that he could make it work, I think. It's just a really, really bad matchup for him. And then we can just go in for the Mega Minion and the Giant right on top because we had enough elixir for the Mega Minions. So it was worth it. Prince is going to connect and we're going to win the game. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you. We went all in on the left and it didn't matter at all. So if you guys hate 2.9 XBOW, this is your deck to destroy it. You guys saw that I had the worst possible card cycle. I did not have Giant in my starting hand. In fact, it was my 8th card, and we still were able to overcome this matchup with ease. I told you guys it was the only damage that he was going to get for the rest of the game, and it was. So we're going to go for an Electro Wizard. I'm dropping it off to the side, not right on top, so as you guys can see, as soon as the Barbarians pop, they're not going to go right on top of our tower. They're going to go walk towards the Electro Wizard, and he's going to have a miserable time, because it's very far off to the side. And then we're able to keep the Electro Wizard alive, going for a Giant, and then also going for a Mega Minion. One of the biggest mistakes that I see people do against Battle Rim is dropping the Electro Wizard right on top. I just screech whenever I say that. Whenever I see that, rather. It just makes me fume. I don't even understand how that is a thing, but people consistently go in for the Electro Wizards, have it suicide right on top of the Barbarians, and it's just the biggest waste of elixir ever. Anyway, he's going to go for Magic Archer. I actually have to fireball it, unfortunately for us. Are not going to be able to get too much value from that fireball, but at least we're able to hit the Dark Prince's hull. And he goes in for a Battle Ram here. It's kind of a waste of elixir, but he had to drop it. I'm going to go for a Dark Prince, so then the Barbarians connect to that instead of our tower. And then he's probably going to go in for like a Bandit, I would assume. We'll see. Most likely a Bandit here. We'll see. Electro Wizard instead. Whoa! Whoa there, buddy. There's the Bandit that we were anticipating. I don't think he has that much elixir. I could just do this. I don't think he has elixir for Pekka. There's no way. We can just eat that and go in for a Giant left, and then you're not going to have much elixir, and then you're going to be super sad. We can just straight up take your tower. So sometimes you got to make ballsy plays in life, and this was one of them. I knew he didn't have elixir because he overspent on defense. We could just go in for a Giant and ruin his day. So I'm fine doing that because look at the matchup, guys. I'm playing against a Pekka deck, and I have a Giant Miner deck. I can't really win this matchup most of the time. So the reason why I'm going to be able to win this one is I took an opportunity. I saw that he was low on elixir. I saw that he misplayed his Electro Wizard, then dropped a flimsy Bandit on the other side, and that's 7 elixir. You're obviously not going to have 7 elixir after spending 7. You need 14 elixir and single elixir. Dang, that's going to take a fat minute, buddy. And we were able to apply a ton of aggression. He was only able to muster out a flimsy Magic Archer, and it was not able to fulfill its duties and obligations in life. So We should be able to walk with the W here. He's going to poison a Mega Minion just because he needs chip damage. And then he's going to cycle back to a Pekka. So at this point in the game, I think it's over. I think we've definitely won it. All I need to go do is go in for a Prince. Probably Fireball this so then his Electro Wizard dies. And yeah, GG, man. Pleasure playing against you, my buddy. He's going to keep spamming me like a savage, but it's not going to matter. We can actually go for an Electro Wizard up high this time just because we want to make sure that we're going to be able to stop that pesky Magic Archer from connecting to the tower. I didn't want it to be in alignment with the Dark Prince. Even if he gets a connection there, it didn't matter. It's just like if the Magic Archer connects, that would be really, really bad. Because I don't know how much damage that was going to do because I didn't have Fireball back in cycle. It probably would have lost me the game if the Magic Archer had locked onto my tower while the Dark Prince was still alive. Or even worse, like taking my tower and then winning in the game. All right, let's go in for a Miner to kick open this game against Mark. We'll see what's up. We see a Valkyrie, so it's definitely going to be a fast cycle deck. And we'll see what he's got in store for us. He's definitely have like a control-oriented deck, probably with Executioner. I'm going to go in for my Dark Prince in the back, same lane. Just because if he has Balloon, I need to have my Electro. Okay, this is decent Fireball value. We could snag that real quick. It's optimal for sure. Ram Rider comes down. We can go for an Electro. We should be able to disperse and kill the Musketeer as well. So that was really nice placement for us. Oh no, I have to Prince here. That's so unfortunate. I'm at no Elixir now, so this is something that's a little bit scary because if he has Bandit and he rushes in the left-hand side, I am forced to drop a Miner, and that's not what I want to do, guys. Trust me, that is not what you ever want to do. I could go for a Zap here, but that's already going to get a connection, so it's not worth it. Okay, what do we want to do here? I could just eat that and then slow roll a Giant because it's only going to get a little bit of damage. It's really not worth dropping like Elixir in the source of a Mega Minion or expediting my Giant push. If I drop a Mega Minion, it doesn't give me any counter push. It's a waste of 3 Elixir. In single Elixir, if you can eat a single Electro Wizard hit for 3 Elixir and then counter push, man, your Elixir bank is going to be thanking you after. So we can go in for a Miner, probably on the Musketeer, and Fireball it. Instead of dropping a Zap and Fireball, I think that's a little bit better. If he wants to go in for that, that's fine as well. I can just spam cards at the river and not care. Our Electro should be able to slow down his Ram Rider as well. Then we can go for a Miner, and then you get great counter push. So this is what this deck is about. If your opponent bridge spams you at the river, you're able to win battles and then have decisive victories afterward by supplementing your push and your supporting units with just a Miner. This deck is so awesome because a lot of Giant decks just don't have that luxury. So we are going to be able to take a tower right out of the gate, and our Electro Wizard thrived. It was able to defend that Ram Rider, stun it, and then also allow us to apply some aggression on offense seamlessly with the Miner. So that was really good stuff. I think I might even want to try a 3-crown this guy just to assert dominance to the maximum degree. I don't know if we'll be able to pull it off, but man, this deck feels so clean right now. So he's got Freeze, interestingly enough. So he's got Ram Rider Freeze. Yo, you know who would really hate this deck? Night Owl. He'd be like, that Ram Rider always connects to my tower, and then it got frozen. Oh man, I would pay money to watch him play against this deck. Guys, I should do like a show match against him, copy this deck, and see what happens. Oh man, I love Night Owl. He's just such a nice dude. One of my favorite people in the CR community. Anyway, what are we gonna do here? Probably just go in for a Miner and see what's up. See if we can just like maybe get a 3-crown. Probably not going to, but it was a fun time. GG, well played, and peace out, Mark. I really like the deck composition, even though Night Owl would hate it. And I approve. This is the tag seal of approval, sir. Want to sauce out a Miner here. We're going to see what's up. We're going to see what's good. This guy is going to go and drop a Night Witch. So when we see Night Witch, we're expecting it to be an Elixir Golem deck or a Golem deck. But it's probably going to be Elixir Golem because that's what most people run these days. The OP Elixir Golem spam. And it's got Executioner, so when we see that, we have to go on the left-hand side. And I mean it, boys. We need to apply some aggression pronto when he doesn't have that thing in cycle. So we are going to be able to get some damage with the Dark Prince. That was actually really nice. Okay, Elixir Golem as anticipated. Can we 3-crown you, dude? I have Giant Skeleton. It doesn't look like I'm able to 3-crown you, my man. So the reason why I don't want to go and drop my Electro Wizard is you guys already know we would have a miserable time of retargeting the spam right onto us. And the Mega Minion would die, the Executioner would survive, and we would probably just lose the game. So that would be miserable. I have to go in for an Electro here, so then I'm able to kill that Giant Skeleton and have the Electro still walk in the right-hand side. Very important. Get a Giant down here and then go for a Zap. Zap for Reno. So we have Electro, we have Dark Prince. Oh, never mind, we don't have Electro anymore. I thought we had a huge push coming at him. I thought we might be able to take the tower. That's not happening anymore, guys. Dark Prince isn't even going to get a connection. I mean, we still are up a little bit if I'm able to defend this, but the Question is, can I defend this? Oh no. We already know he's going to drop an elixir golem in the pocket, and it's going to be miserable for me. My body is ready. Oh, wait. All right. Well, that wasn't what you were supposed to do. That was definitely not what you were supposed to do. This is okay, then. Maybe we can do this and then go for a prince. Reset everything. If the Sparky is just going to die to the prince, we're chilling. The elixir golem will definitely pop, and we are going to be able to pop off then. Maybe giant in the pocket since we still have a prince. Oh my gosh, the prince is undoubtedly going to connect to that tower. Never mind, I lied to you, but the giant will, unless he tornadoes, which he might. He might tornado that at the king tower, but it looks like he doesn't want to. He just wants to go balls to the walls and try to 3-crown me, so that's what's happening in this game. Can I defend? It's literally tower defense right now. Clash Royale is classified as a tower defense game sometimes, as a real-time tower defense game. But this is the true test, guys. Can we defend the virginity here, or are we going to fall and just be sad forever? Sad boy time. Can we win this? I don't know. I'm going to go in for a zap, try to knock this out of the park, but this guy is really just spamming me aggressively like a savage. 19 seconds remaining. Holy crap. I'm so scared. I'm actually petrified. Can we defend for 12 more seconds? If I can get like a zap down, maybe? Oh no, this is going to be so close. I think we barely lost, guys, if the Sparky gets a connection. Oh my gosh, we stopped it. Let's go, dude. This guy is running such a skillless deck, and we were able to assert dominance on it. That was so incredibly close. I definitely messed up at the end a little bit. I didn't drop my zap at the right time. I was fumbling my cards, but we were still able to walk with the W, and that was a really scary push.